Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Josephine. You can call me Josephine Vibes. Support me in this my channel. Today I will be teaching out marriage process and Urhobo tradition. The Urhobo is a Delta state, Nigeria, southern part of Nigeria. We are surrounded by the Chekiris, the Ejos, the Isokos, and the Delta Igbos. So, the marriage process. This is an article to enlighten people of how the Urhobos conduct their marriage, their traditional marriage process, which is the in and outs, the do's and don'ts of the dowry process of a groom who is intending to marry the Urhobo bride. So, in Urhobo, we have many local language which compromises of the Urhobo as a tribe. We have the Ugeli North, we have the Ugeli South, we have the Udum, we have the Ethiop West, we have the Ethiop East. The Ethiop West, which consists of the Jesse, the Mosoga, and the Ugara, while the Ugeli North consists of just so in the tradition, when you want to marry a man, there's something we call Omeje. The Ethiopian West people call it Meromere. That means I have accept. That's me, Omeje. I have come to present myself to people that I'm the one. I want to marry your child. I want to marry your daughter. We are in a relationship. We are preparing to marry. We are preparing. So after that, you and your, that means your bride to be, you pay a visit to the parents of the bride. You let them know that so time on so day we are coming for the introduction, which is the Omeje. Please, viewers, every of the word I'll be saying in my tradition, I'll also be interpreting it in English so that you understand what I'm trying to say. So when you tell them that you are coming for a meeting, they will fix a date for you. They normally fix a date. You, the couples does not fix date. They normally fix, the family of the bride normally fix date. So after fixing the date, they will check the calendar. There is a calendar. They will say it shouldn't fall on a decade, which is a decade is a market day. It shouldn't fall on that day. So if it fall on that day, it will be carried to the other weeks or the other months, a convenient time for the family. So after that, they will give you a list, the list of the introduction list. Mind you, the introduction list is not normally, it's not as much, there is no much content of, no list of what to buy. The only thing involved in the introduction list is like the drinks, the Lord, maybe bottles of Lord, a crate of Martina, crate of beer, which are not normally much. It can be three, it can be four, depends on the family. You know, each of the family differs. So after that, they will tell you that the things which you are to present, you put an additional money on top of it. It may be 6,000, it may be 7,000, it may be 10,000 naira. So they will not fix the date. On the day of the introduction, after you present your items to the family of the bride, they see everything, your drinks presentation, everything. Then they will not ask you, the family will not ask you, are you just passing by, or this presentation you have given to us, are you here to marry, or what are you here for? What are you telling us? Do you like our girl? Do you want to marry her? If the groom is ready, he will say yes. So I'm not just here to eat and run. I'm here to marry the groom. I'm here to marry the bride. They will not say okay. The next way forward, they will list out with us. Should we give you the list? Did you want us to give you the list? Then the groom may say yes or may say no. they will not give the groom the list. They may also ask that the day of the marriage, the groom may answer them and say that, I'm also here to marry you. They will not say, okay, you are here to marry. Okay, this is the list. When are you coming to pay the bride price? What date are you fixing? In those days, most of the groom, they normally face day. But because of some, in the African tradition, there are many beliefs and many mindsets. People no longer want to reveal the day. They will say, okay, we are coming back. When we are coming back on our next coming, or we inform the family that so they will be coming to feast the day. And the day you feast must not also fall on that Edeke market day. Note that very well. When you come, after giving you the list, then the necessary requirement and the dowry process. Viewers, this is the place, this is the main place where you need to focus your attention on this. The list is a printed paper which each of the family has. So they will give it to you. You look from the list, normally ranges from number 1 to could be number 20 to number 30. Compromises of the salt to buy 3 bags of salt, then 3 bags of salt, local gin, which is ogogoro, then uboran is like the bride's mother, the nurturing of her daughter. There's a token which she collects, which the groom also pays also. Then we have the obru, which is the bride's parents attire. The bride's parents attire. When the bride's parents attire consists of the walking stick, the okbo, the obru. Obru in Urhobo is a man's wrapper. A man ties his obru. When you see an Urhobo man ties the obru, you will know that this is an Urhobo man. It normally falls down the way they normally tie it. You will understand that this is the way. Then the bride's mother, the osobag banoko, the osoba is the down, the banoko is the up. Then opayome, which is the head share, the head side, which complements the attires. Then after that, the youths, we have the emete, we have the eweya. The emete comprises of a lady that is from the village. Any lady that is an indigene of the village is emete. While eweya is a woman who marries from that village. You came from other places, you marry, you are automatically an eweya. So the salt which the groom will buy is 3 bags of salt. One normally goes to the bride's family, the bride's father's family, then the eweya, which they will share. Then the osuopa, we have the osuopa. Osun is that in those days, according to the Urhobo tradition, even till now, not even in those days, it's still practiced now. The osuopa is after the necessary procedure, that is the traditional party or the engagement, the do's and don'ts have been done. Then before a lady will go to her husband's house, before this 21st century, modernization, civilization comes in, the parents, there are women in the parent, which is comprised of the ladies, the bride's senior sister, and some other group of women in the village, which will normally accompany the bride. They accompany the bride to his husband's house. You don't just go to your husband's house. You don't just go like that as if you are being picked by the streets on the road. No, it's not done that way. They escort you to your husband's house, get it there. The husband, if it's a buoyant in-law, if the in-law is buoyant, is well to do, he will host them. He can even host them, like cooking and eating can also involve. That's just how it is. Cooking and eating involve. Merriment also involve. Then they can stay maybe till daybreak, or if it's agreed on both parties that no, they should go today, they can also go, or if they choose to stay till the next 2 days, they can. That is how it is. But in this modern world, in this modern world, which I will also talk about an article, yeah, I will also bring at that content. Most ladies, most couples don't want the that uswaba. That the uswaba means bridal escorts. They don't want it. Most of the they know they don't want it. They see it as old, as obsolete, like it's not supposed to be. We're already married. We're already, and what's the need of escorting? I'm already in the man's house. So that is just it. Then after that, the which is the day of the traditional marriage have arrived. Now you see everybody settings notes in the tradition of Urhobo. After the necessary requirements, the importance of an Urhobo culture, of the Urhobo culture of marrying the bride, the importance is placed on the list which you are given. That is the importance. When you are able to fulfill all those lists, when you are able to buy those things, the marriage, the traditional marriage process, the dowry process has been conducted. But if you feel like you want your occasion to be classy, to be elegant, to be like the rave of the moment, it's left for you. It's left for the groom to be. Some people normally carry canopy, do it in an extravagant way. There's nothing wrong in you spending your money doing your, or like some people say, my dream wedding, I want to have my dream marriage. Just like there's nothing bad. But if you are not buoyant, if you are not financially stable to throw an elaborate party, you can do it according to your pockets, provided you have been able to provide the necessary requirement, the dowry list. You can do your party the way you want. Make merry. You can do it in a low profile. Make merry. You can carry one canopy. Sometimes the traditional rites can even be conducted in the guest family's house, the parlor, just like that. But that day, after that, I'm sorry, this I forgot to put at this this important note. The in the Urhobo, the list is also piled up with owo soup. The Ethiopian West call this owo soup owo frigbo. In Urhobo we have ofrigbo. The ofrigbo in Urhobo is palm oil. Palm oil. In the Ogele South, Ogele North, we call it ere, just like that. The owo frigbo, owo soup, the owo frigbo. That is even another importance of this dowry you are paying. The man negotiates with the bride mother on that in that soup. In those days, they normally took like 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. But in this modern era, where things are on the high side, I don't think a bride mother will take anything like 67. I don't think so, because things are on the high side. You go to the market, you put hand on this, in the fish, in the oil, they will tell you. So after that, the owo soup is normally served in trekola. The trekola, like just more or less like the salt. One for the groom's family, for the bride's family, and the bride's parents' family, which is the bride's father family. Even apart from that, your invited guests as an Urhobo, even some people that are not even Urhobo, that they put, as I'm going to that party, that owo soup, I'm surely going to be a part of it. I'm surely going to eat it. I can't miss out to. And the owo soup is like it's easy and also technical. Not everybody can cook it. So in occasions, everybody crave for it. Like, I want to eat this owo soup. As I'm going to this party, I don't want to miss this owo soup. That was it. So after that, the oboran, the bride's mother attire is negotiable between the groom and the bride's mother. He can tell you to give her 50,000. You can any amount, but as in-law that is buoyant, if you are capable, you can even give her 200. Just depends on your pockets. But note, as an in-law that is coming to marry from the Urhobo tradition, an in-law coming to marry, even not even in the Urhobo tradition, even in the entire culture of Nigeria, The way you present yourself to your bride's family, your bride to be, that is how they take you. And that is how most of the family negotiate with you. When you reach the family like this, there's this thing we call humbleness. And your relationship, the relationship you share with the family. Some men, before they come out, or before they take their relation to another level, that this girl, I want to marry you, want to be together, they must have already lived with the parents of the bride as if it's even their mother. They share this relationship of mother and son, father and daughter, kind of. So in some cases, in some families, they will say, please, he's already my son. He's already my son. Anything now. Please, I don't want to stress them. They are little people trying to build a home. They will not stress you. They will not stress you. Most parents will even be happy that, I'm happy that this ceremony is taking place in my compound. My daughter did not bring disgrace to me, because the joy of every parent is to see their daughter get married. The joy of every parent is to see their daughter got married in a legal way. But some families, it differs. Some, you can even share a relationship with them, and they will still tell you that no, this is how it's being done. I did not raise this my child alone. We raised this child with everybody in this community. So that is how it's being done. That's a process. So the day after that, they escort the bride in all these things. I'll be coming up with more content on this, but just take this content now. Just take this content from me. The day of the traditional marriage, the lady is always dressed, always look cute, always look beautiful, from the headgear to the feet to the shoes to the footwears, where they will not escort her. They escort her to the bride's family parlor. Then everybody are already seated. Most the exchange of the lists, the fulfilling of the requirements are already being dropped down. You see, in Urhobo tradition, our marriage normally goes, it involves the all extended family. The extended family, as you hear it, that Janet or Essie Elo is getting married, it normally involves the whole family. It's not a thing of, you can't just do it indoor, like, please, I don't want anybody to know. Before within a blink of an eye, everywhere is filled up. So they will escort her to the parlor. In most cases, they will normally say, her shoe cut on the way. This is just a little tactic to collect money from the groom, that the sandals she's putting on as well. So the man should buy another one. Then the man will bring money. That is also for the bride. Then the process of escorting her to the house, they will ask her, is this they will ask the lady, they will ask the lady, that they will ask the man, that the man, if I'm not mistaken, the man, is this the person you come from? Is this person you come for, that you want to marry? He will say, yeah, this is the person, this is the person. They will ask him again, is this the person? Then they will also ask the lady that, is it the person you want to marry him? He will say yes. They will ask you for 3 good times. When you say yes, uproar, with laughter, everybody will cheer you up. Then the dowry money, according to the Urhobo tradition, is 120. Is 120. Some will even give you change of, like in my family in Ugeli, not Agbara, where I come from. They will give you change of 10 naira. They will also give you change. The dowry, that is even the party. That dowry money they will give to you. You will drop as a groom to the family. That is there. They will turn a drink in a cup for you, but the drink is normally the local gin, which is the ogogoro. But because of civilization, most people don't want the ogogoro, but it's still, some family will still insist that this is what they want. They will put the drink, they will carry to the bride. The bride will carry the drink to the groom. The drink will sip, the lady will sit on his lap, then will feed his bride back. They share a kiss. That is just it. After that, the ceremony, you can bubble, you can dance. They come out, they spray the money. If you are having money, the people that came from far and near will celebrate with them. and after that they will swap out, which is the bridal escort for you, as I said earlier. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate. Thank you, everyone. I'll be coming up again with other content of this process. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please make me grow. Thank you very much. See you other time. Thank you.